Hello, Aries. Welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. So y'all, I just did a reading before this one and I just felt the need to come back on here and do a second one because I don't know what was with that energy. But let's see if we can pull something different. Um, yeah, let's start there. We're going to start this time with the Green Witches Oracle deck. All right. And as always, thank you guys for all of your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donates. To those of you who book personal readings, shop the website. All of my information is in the description box located down below if you need to connect with me. As well as I mentioned in a previous reading, I am conducting tarot classes at this time. So if you'd like to sign up for this upcoming week, give me a shout out. My email is down below, okay? All right, Spirit. Messages for Aries. All right. Let's get a few of them. This may still be that new moon energy, huh? All right, let's see. What do we have here? All right, we have fog, obscurity, feeling lost. Okay. We have cauldron, creation, opportunity, creating. What are you putting in your special sauce, Aries? That's the type of energy that I want from y'all. You know, it's not that plankton type of energy, you know, where he constantly trying to steal the Krabby Patty recipe, even though that's the life we live, you know, even in a cartoon, right? There's always a villain somewhere. All right, we have seeds. New ideas, hope, open-mindedness, and autumn, bounty, balance. I don't know, this may not apply to everyone. You know, you may have gotten off to a rough start, but I really feel like your harvest season is ahead. You know, I feel like right now there could be a fog that you're experiencing. And 9 times out of 10, you know, that just comes with cleansing and like this cauldron energy. It's all about what you are putting into your temple, what you are allowing in your space, and who you are allowing to plant, not just what you planting in your garden, who are you allowing to also add to your garden, you know, versus take away. Because it's easy to walk in and take something, but it's even harder when you have to take the time into something and plant it, and make sure, you know, you have the right fertilizer, and to make sure, you know, you're keeping an eye on the pests, you know, that sort of thing. And just making sure, you know, that you are protecting and nurturing and you needing that back. You know, there's satisfaction in things that you plant for yourself and seeing that harvest, reaping that harvest. You know, is that's the thing that we live for. You know, that's the real fruits of our labor. So this could be to come. There could be more of a balance being restored to your life here, you know, as we are in the 6th month, officially 6 months away from, as they would say, Christmas. So, I mean, this year has flown by, you know, but it's not over. They say you could put your head down for a good 6 months and turn more than a year's life of damage, or, you know, create something that you never thought that you could accumulate and create in such a matter of time here. You know, you would be surprised. So let's get into the tarot. I like how this reading is starting off. Let's try and keep this energy and this momentum going. Which deck are we going to use? Let's use we'll use the Muse. Because you are my muse, Aries. You are my Mona Lisa. All right, let's get into it. And this deck is so bright and colorful. All right, messages for Aries spirit. But go to check the other reading out that I did before this one, because there could be a message in there for you. I will say that. All right, let's see what we got. So we have the 7 of inspiration. The 6 of materials. The 10 of voices. The 4 of voices. And the 9 of emotions. So I'm going to say that inspiration is wands, materials is pentacles, voices is air, emotions are water, okay, cups. This could be people offended by you. I don't know. It could just feel like an energy of you pushing people away, or people feel like you're pushing them away. It's like and this may not apply to everyone, but this could be like an energy of a shakeup. Like this could be an energy of people wanting in on something or in on you. And you're getting further and further away. It's like as soon as somebody feels like they got you, like I said, they find out the hard way. Or they end up having to start from scratch. Or they end up the one that loses out. They end up the way that's pushed out. Or they unnecessarily separate themselves from you. And there is no option. You know, when it gets to a point where you have grown apart from something, you no longer resonate with it. You know, you've put it in a space within you, you know, where it's not sitting in your subconscious or in the front of your brain, you know, on your mind 24/7 and people, you know, that's a hard pill for people to swallow. Like your joy, your happiness is really within yourself and not in them. People don't have the option just to leave out your life and come back at their earliest convenience. You know, fuck you over and then come back and apologize and feel like, you know, everything is flowers and rainbows again. The devil. Capricorn energy. Don't start this. Let's get something else. I don't know. It's just like some of y'all need a break. Like, what more do you have to shell out, give out, put up with? We have the Empress. You need a break. You're meant to create. We have the 3 emotions that came out as well, and the 8 of voices. Sorry, y'all. These cards are just, I'm getting lost in them. Just the illustrations, the message. All right, so this would be 3 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Which, ironically, both came out in the last reading. 2 total different decks. Have the Strength card and the 3 of Swords. Yeah. Also came out in the last reading. Come on, give me one more, Spirit. Awakening. This is a new one, but beautiful. Okay. You know, they may be quick, Aries, but, you know, you are quicker. And if you don't feel that way, you need to dig a little deeper. You know, don't let people put you in a position, you know, where they may accuse you of playing the victim, because that's something that's not even a bone in your body. Like I always say, you know, I feel like there's a bigger task at hand for you to focus on and to stay connected to that more than anything else. You know, it's a hard path to walk, especially, you know, a lot of times, you know, people will turn their nose up at spirituality. They'll distance themselves from you. They'll judge you for it. They'll even call it, you know, shame it and call it the devil's work, or, you know, however it is. So you're going to lose people as you change. That's a part of the game. But that's when I say, when they walk out, it's up to you to know and understand whether or not, if they are a part of you opening that door and allowing them to come back in. And I hate to reference this. I don't know if I did already, though, like the Sinners movie with the vampires. The only way for them to get into you is what? Well, I'm not trying to spoil the movie. If you haven't seen it, fast forward it. But the only way for that energy to get into you is they had to be invited in. And that's what the devil shows up to do. I'm going to make you an offer and see how close I can get to you. And what else I can strip from you. And this could be somebody that's coming off as Empress energy, but really underneath is in devil energy. This could be somebody that you're connected to in whatever way, shape, or form. It says energies of people being envious of you for all the wrong reasons. There's definitely a level of obsession. You know, people are curious about what it is that you are awakening to and what you are sowing into. A lot of people don't expect you to be the type of individual that you are. Seven of Swords. It just had to come out. Four of Materials, aka Four of Pentacles in reverse, and Six of Voices, which is Six of Swords. And let's even it out. Someone's afraid you're going to find true happiness, pure happiness, true love, fulfillment. That what they couldn't do, you're going to find. Or what they couldn't play out, you're going to play out. And this is the energy of something wasn't working out because it wasn't meant to. This was going to be something that was going to be a continuous cycle. It's the energy of people not being able to block your blessings. Or knock your greatness. Just like the energy of people realizing you're done. You're not coming back. That old you is not coming back. Some of you may feel like you've been in the same space for way too long. And now it's time to Magician energy. Ace of Emotions here. Come alive. There could be people that see you in a witchy type of energy. You could be a witchy type of individual. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, look at this. All of this is forward movement. Major horsepower. If this was a race, Aries, you in first place. I may just title the reading this. 10 of Inspiration, 10 of Wands. See, 10 of Inspiration is 10 of Wands. So this is the energy of carrying too much, doing too much, coming to people's rescue, you know, knowing that they wouldn't come to yours type energy here. It's just carrying the load. You know, this is just being a yes man, or, you know, just that type of energy. This is slowing you down. This right here, like I said, horsepower. 4 of Cups versus you being stuck. All right, the 9 of Pentacles. And the Muse of Voices, aka the Ace of Swords. Look at that. So beautiful. And the 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, Aries, you are a muse. You are my muse. You know, you are so many others out there, muse. Um, and just continue to do you like you always do. You know, there is none better, there is none greater, none more chosen. And like I said, you know, don't let things get you down, especially people, right? They dealing with their own insecure, like I said here, low vibrational issues. And we all have been there a time or two, you know what I mean? But like I always say, just don't stay there, okay? Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.